Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah. The name of the Heavenly Father is Yahweh, who the word ignorant called God, and the name of the beloved Son is Yahweh Shah, who the word ignorant called Jesus Christ. Peace and mercy to the hopeful elect. And this is a the Mark of the Beast update about the RFID chip. And as you can see, I was scrolling on the internet and I came across this article that was published October 22nd, 2014. And it just came to my eyes. This is a video, new exclusive order gives United States government power to force vaccines and RFID chip. Okay, and there's scriptures, that tells you that this chip, is gonna be forced, man. And this is biblical prophecies, man, and we're watching it fulfill. We're watching, the prophecy come to pass before our eyes. And I have the scriptures to back it up, to edify what I'm saying. The book of Revelation, chapter 13, verse 16 through 18. And he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Okay, so who causes all, both small and great and rich and poor, free and bond, to receive this mark, which is the RFID chip that the Bible speaks of? The so-called white man, Esau, the damn devil that the Bible speaks of, man. And this is it's all fits to biblical prophecies, man. And this is that no man might buy or sell. So even if you have a store, and you will not be able to sell your products if you take the chip. If you take the chip, you'll be able to sell it. But if you don't take the chip, you only have two options. Either you get your head chopped off, or be killed, or basically you be killed, or either you take this shit or you gonna die. Okay. And it says that, and here's the number of his name. It said the number of his name. Here's the wisdom. Let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, which is 666. Okay. So I'm gonna go back to this article, and there's a video that they have up here in this article, and I'm gonna play it.
Hello, it's Susan Duclos, September 20th, 2014, for All News Pipeline. The question that we're going to be asking here, and I'm not going to insist it does, but there are some that do. I received an email pointing me out to a specific portion of this brand new executive order that we're looking at. September 18, 2014. This is the White House website. And the email insists that this offers the Obama administration just gave the U.S. government the power to order mandatory vaccines. As you'll see in the second video below, the article associated with this video, there'll be a second video in there, and watch that too, because Pastor Paul, or Minister Paul, believes that it also gives the U.S. government the power to make RFID chips, implants, mandatory as well. So we're going to go over these, and you decide for yourself if either one of those is right, or maybe both. First, let's start with the July 31st executive order, the revised list of quarantinable communicable diseases. They added severe acute respiratory syndrome in there. Now, as many might know, there's 22 states as of this morning that have been confirmed with lab cases of this supposedly rare EV68, which is a respiratory syndrome, which now the government does have the power to quarantine these people. Now, this syndrome is attacking children from coast to coast now, because there's been one confirmation of EV in California. California, and it started over on the East Coast. Okay, so that takes care of this one. Now, let's go to September 18, 2014. This is an executive order combating antibiotic-resistant bacteria. Now, we were led to Section 7. I'll go ahead and link these in the article associated with the video so you can read the whole things yourselves. But we're going right here. Preventing and responding to infections and outbreaks with antibiotic-resistant organisms. Task force agencies shall, as appropriate, utilize the enhanced surveillance activities described in Section 6 of this order to prevent antibiotic-resistant infections by actively identifying and responding to antibiotic-resistant outbreaks, preventing outbreaks and transmissions of antibiotic-resistant infections in healthcare, community, and agricultural settings through, now get this, early detection and tracking. Now that's why Minister Paul thinks this will make mandatory RFID chips and of resistant organisms, and identifying and evaluating additional strategies in the healthcare and community settings for effective prevention and control of antibiotic-resistant infections. Now, via the email, the person who thinks that mandatory vaccines are here says DOD, HHS, and VA shall review and, as appropriate, update their hospital and long-term care infectious disease protocols for identifying, isolating, and treating antibiotic-resistant bacterial infections. Now, it doesn't mention vaccines here, but on the fact sheet provided again on the White House website, if you go down to the third paragraph, executive order signed today by President Obama directs federal departments and agencies to implement the national strategy and address the PCAST report. National strategy provides a 5-year plan for enhancing domestic and international capacity to prevent and contain outbreaks of antibiotic-resistant infections, maintain the efficacy of current and new antibiotics, and develop and deploy next-generation diagnostics, antibiotics, and you got it, vaccines, and other therapeutics. Now, this executive order was also left in a comment section of a piece I did about a Hagman and Hagman report. That article will also be linked in the details of this video and in the article associated with this video, where David Hodges went on to the Hagman and Hagman excellent investigative journalism, where he figured he tied together the fact that between the CDC, NIH, Bill Gates, the U.S. government, the Ebola virus, and any hybrid virus, any strain with 70% commonality into it, is owned by the CDC via patent, and the vaccine that is being created will benefit, is owned by NIH. So will benefit everybody from Melinda Gates to the U.S. government to the CDC to basically billions can be made from these vaccines. And people have also been worried about that implant being mandatory. So the question here is, between both of these, the fact sheet, but specifically the executive order from September 18th, did the Obama administration just give the U.S. government the power to force vaccines on people that do not take them for whatever reason, whether they don't trust them? I mean, we have been hearing quite a bit of whistleblowers saying they hid side effects of these vaccines after years of claiming autism wasn't caused by it, or there's a lot going on with vaccines that give people a legitimate reason to be wary of them and perhaps not want to take them. Can the government now force them to? And tracking. Well, how do you track? I mean, the implants work for that. So both these people have legitimate concerns, and after reading these, after looking it up yourself and researching it, you decide if you agree with them.
You see, And you gotta watch Esau, man. Right? This the scriptures say that Esau sit in lurking places, man. The devil sits in lurking places. All right. And this RFID chip, it's not just a chip. All right, it's a tracking device. It's a GP. It has a GPS, system on it. So whoever has the chip, they'll be able to track you down, whether you try to hide or not. They will still, find you because it's a like a GPS system with a radio frequency, finder. And if you take this chip, you will be killed. All right. If you go to the book of Revelation, chapter 14, I'm gonna start at verse 9. It says that, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of Yahweh by Yahweh, which is poured out without mixtures into the cup of his indignation. And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone. It's talking about the nuclear missiles, man. Alright, the destruction is coming to America. In the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. The Lamb is Yahweh Shah. Alright, so if you take this chip and if you worship the beast in his image, you're gonna drink of the wine. You're gonna feel the whole 100% of the nuclear missiles, which is fire and brimstone. Alright. The same missiles, Sodom and Gomorrah, in the days of that time, man, you're gonna receive the same judgment. Alright. So according to the scriptures, we are not supposed to take that chip. In verse 12, it says that here is the patience of the saints. Here are they that keep the commandments of Yahweh and the faith of Yahweh Shah. All right. So yeah. I'm gonna make more lessons coming soon, and I want to say Barak Yahweh, Barak Yahweh Shah. The name of the Heavenly Father is Yahweh, who the word ignorant called God, and the name of the beloved Son is Yahweh Shah, who the word ignorant called Jesus Christ. Peace and mercy to the hopeful elect, and I want to say Shalom. Hope you were edified.